What's going on, traders? Welcome back to day 9 of 25 days of trading. I appreciate you tuning back in as always. And reminder, every morning at 11 a.m. Eastern, I'll be dropping the next day's video all the way through Christmas morning for this 25 days of trading series. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video. In this one, I want to talk to you about 4 reasons why you're probably losing money in your trading. And I'm just going to be honest, tell you what you need to hear, maybe not what you want to hear. But if you're tired of losing money and tired of not being able to find that success that you want or reach the goals that you want, then we just got to look inward and say, why am I probably losing money? Am I repeating certain things that are just in my way? What can I do and how can I stop it? So if we just look in here, the first one is probably going to be what you've heard before: no strategy. And I'll say it up front, you don't have to trade like me. You don't have to trade my strategy. Of course, I give you my strategy, my playbook in my new futures course, Futures 2.0 on ASFX TV, where I walk you through step by step the trades that I take and how to take them. And then while you're on there, you can also watch me take the trades live so you can learn even more. But I'll be honest, you don't have to trade like me. Just in general, if you're watching this, why am I losing money? You still need a strategy, whether it's mine or someone else's. You need a repeatable setup that you could take day in and day out. What's your plan? What criteria are you looking to be met that is consistent, repeatable, and honestly just simple, right? You don't want complex strategies of 20 different indicators on a bunch of different time frames, taking into account that news on all different assets, right? Less is more, right? If you've seen my charts throughout the years, they've just been more and more condensed. Of now, it's just two VWAPs on one time frame. I've even cut out half of the chart because I used to see the pre-market hours. Now I just see the regular trading hours since 9:30. So keep it simple, but you need a trading strategy, or else you're not going to have a proven plan of what you're supposed to do every single day, right? The plan, a trading strategy, is the heart and soul of your trading, and the foundation of everything that you do is we can go back into your plan and say, this is what he's supposed to do. Did he do it today? But if you don't have a trading plan or a trading strategy, there's no real way or proven how to track if you're on course of following your rules or no rules because there's no plan in place, right? So you need a strategy. The second one, over trading. I might say this is the number one reason people are losing money, and I think a lot of things go into over trading, right? You could say they're greedy, so they're over trading. They don't have an abundance mindset, so they just take a bunch of trades, every trade, so over trading, right? But I think just over trading in general, whether it is greed or any other things I mentioned, is the biggest killer in why people lose money, right? People can make money in the morning, be up on the day, keep on trading outside of their plan, outside of their hours on a different asset through news, whatever the case may be, and give it all back, maybe plus some, and end the day red for no reason. And we were up on the day, we took our best setup, we followed our rules, we took good trades, we followed our risk management, but we lingered, we stayed around, we kept on trading, we got tired, we got bored, we got greedy, we kept trading, abandoned our rules, and now look what happened, right? So I think just over trading is a huge thing. But even if you're flat on the day to start, let's say you're not up in profit yet, giving it back is definitely not good. But even if you're flat, over trading could still be taking things that are outside of your strategy. The number one reason we just talked about why you're not making money, no strategy. You can still be over trading just because you don't have a strategy that you're taking that setup. I'll take this type of trade. I'm going to long it here. I'm going to short it back over here because you're just jumping around the market, throwing money at it, hoping something sticks, but there's no real plan or selectivity to it. So you're just over trading and pretty much just giving money to the market and hoping you'll win one of them, right? But there's no patience. If you can't sit on your hands, you're probably not going to make it long term in trading because it is a superpower. Being able to stay flat, whether it's seeing other people make money, you're fine. I don't care. I have my plan. They can make all the money they want. I'll get my turn. I'll find my trade. Right? If you can't sit on your hands through a choppy market, through a news driven market, through an unclear, uncertain market, then it shows a lot about your expectations, your approach to the market, and your professionalism of it. So if you can't keep yourself from over trading, you really need to reel it back in. Ask yourself, what are you doing? What is your plan? Why are you maybe over trading? Is it because of the greed factor? If you want to make this work so quickly, you're trying to make a certain dollar amount, right? You have to ask yourself inward of, why am I over trading? Why am I trying to catch all of every move and every single move, right? Because it's just gonna keep you in a hamster wheel of not making money. Or you'll make money, but you'll give it right back. Another reason you're not making money, no reflection. We talked about this in a little bit in yesterday's video, but we give everyone in the Blackshirt Club TradeZella for a reason to mark up their trades, reflect on their trades, see what they're doing really well, the things they're still struggling with most, that no matter what stage of your career you're at, you need to reflect on your trading to know what you are doing really well. Your superpower almost of I identify the trend super clearly, but I'm a little impatient. I jump in too soon, or I hesitate and I jump in too late. All right, well, we at least know where we need to address our attention the most because that's what's holding you back. But if there's no reflection, I don't know if it's the trade setups you're taking that are poor. Are you putting too much size on? Are your stop losses too tight or too big? So now you're giving yourself way too big of a target in order to capture 1R that you're not giving yourself to take a winning trade. Are you trading outside of your hours? Are you jumping in? All these different things that there's no reflection. How are we going to know what is the biggest problem? We're just saying, oh, I took a loss. Oh, well, I'll come back tomorrow and try again. But maybe we could have avoided the loss today, or maybe we can go back into the loss even more and refine it and see, could I have gotten out earlier? Did I need to put so much size on this trade? Was it my best? Did it fit my plan? And sometimes you reflect and yeah, you did everything right. You did what you were supposed to, and we move on to the next day. But if you're not making money, most of the time there are issues within that trading that we probably could refine and polish off of. It's a good foundation, but if we tweak this a little bit, remove that, maybe settle on these expectations, we can start seeing some profitability. So you need to be reflecting on your trading on the daily, doing markups, doing report cards, and obviously on the weekly, on the monthly report cards, even a quarter, right? Always reflecting on pretty much everything. And one of the last reasons you're probably not making money in trading is unrealistic expectations. It kind of ties all these other reasons together of greed. Sometimes it's because of unrealistic expectations of how much they should make in a given day, how much a trader needs to make in a given day, how many trades they need to take in order to be successful or whatnot. But realistically, you don't need to take a trade every day. So if it's a choppy market, it doesn't fit your strategy, right? Then I'm going to sit flat. I'm going to sit on my hands and not take a trade because I don't need to take a trade every day. I'm in no rush or an unrealistic expectation of how quickly you can make a certain amount of money. You're going to take trades to try to rush to that goal rather than being patient, playing the long term game of saying, I may only take 3 trades this week. If that's all my plan gives me, maybe it'll give me 7, maybe it'll give me 8. I don't know. I'm going to wait, read and react and take them as they come. But I'm fine staying flat for now because I don't see my way into the market. But when you don't have realistic expectations, you're just gonna jump in there, jump in that trade, and think you could just win taking anything. But if you have realistic expectations, you know you could very quickly lose money if you gamble and try to just take a trade that doesn't have a proven back tested system, isn't repeatable, isn't consistent, then you're just gonna drive yourself into probably a lot of drawdown. I think you need to have realistic expectations of also how much time is it gonna take. You're gonna fail, you're gonna take losses, you're gonna have to learn lessons. You're gonna have to restart, thinking you got the hang of it. Go again. What did I learn from the first time? Go again. Fail. All right. Well, it's taking some time, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm realizing what I'm struggling with the most, what I'm picking up with, what I'm most confident in. All right. I'm getting the hang of it. I'm not there yet, but I'm realistic that I'm getting better, and I'm realistic that I'm probably not gonna be taking $10,000 payouts in the next month, but maybe in 6 months I could if I strap myself in, learn a strategy, learn a risk profile, learn what my best asset is, what's holding me back the most, create a detailed plan, a professional plan, and then we're on the right track. Just be realistic about your trading, right? That's really as simple as it gets. And then one other thing I'll just mention, like in the beginning, if you do want to trade like me with my strategy, with my plan, you can go check it out on Futures 2.0 on ASFX TV. And if you're watching this in December before Christmas, if you use code Xmas, you can get 25% off your first month of ASFX TV. So that'll give you access to the 2 courses, not just mine, but Austin's Futures 101, which is the beginner's version. Mine's the advanced version off of that one of 2.0 here, as well as the live streams. Like I mentioned, you'll see all the ways I trade in here, and then you can watch me actually do it live every day on ASFX TV through the New York Open, as well as James, Austin, and Zach. And you can ask questions, receive feedback of your trades, and we just always constantly evolving and developing our plan, our trades, our weaknesses, our strengths, everything like that. Treat it professional, right? So if you do want to join it, we'd love to have you. Reminder, code Xmas for 25% off. Hopefully we'll see you in there on streams, but if not, good luck down the road. Start building your strategy, like I said. Get those realistic expectations. Stop over trading, and good luck to you. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure to tune back in tomorrow for day 10. We're already rocking and rolling. 11 a.m. Eastern every morning through Christmas. I'll see you guys on the desk tomorrow morning.